What up? Week 10 recap is coming to you. We here. We arrive. Only a few weeks left. And the good old playoff starts. The race is tight in this league. A few changes already happened. We're going to look at the standings in a little bit, but let's get right into it. Week 10 recap. We're going to start off with my matchup. My second loss of the season to Team Jeremy. I called it out. I knew it was going to happen. Not even surprised at being pretty sure I'm probably one of the lowest scoring team of the week. Oh, I forgot Matt's, team here. I forgot Ennis' team sucked too. But besides that, I'm still right there in the mix of the lowest scoring. But no surprise. Seen it coming. Didn't like my matchups, injuries, bye weeks, all that good stuff was happening. So, just a bad timing, bad matchup. So, congrats to Team Jeremy though. Got the win. That puts him at 6-4. My second loss of the season, 8-2. Next matchup, we got Chris and Ron. Ron teams has been hot. I'm not sure if this is his third week in a row winning. I want to say it's his third. But his team been hot. And another win, close matchup with Chris. If just your Jets boys, especially Rodgers, if he came through for you just a little bit. I knew the Jets suck a little bit, but to only put up 6 points against Arizona, I didn't know it was that bad. I just didn't know it was that bad. I'm guessing you got this news late or something, but that hurt too, but it doesn't look like nobody on your bench would have helped to get you the win anyway. So, just close matchup, but congrats to Ron team, 7-3. Chris still above 500 there, 6-4. Tough loss, but still in the mix, still in the playoff race and all that good stuff. So I'm sure you'll bounce back. Richie and Lenis. Richie, another win. Richie is looking up right now. I'm pretty sure this is he's this is how it should have been, because he was in a lot of close matchup and just kept coming up short. So this win puts Richie at 5-5. Big matchup win that you needed. This also put Lenis' team at 5-5. Pretty close overall. Just looks like Richie team was just overall just better, a good balance basically. A lot of letdown for Lenis' team. Bigsby, sheesh. Your main trade guy here didn't produce either. So, just a little bit more letdown here, and good win for Team Richie there. 5-5 both teams. Then we come to the highest scoring of the week for week 10. I'll make sure to get that on the phone there, Ashley. Team Bonnie, 177 points even. Just want to make sure I put you on the phone and make sure I got you on there. Got everything updated with the highest score in the week. Week 10. Yep. All right. Week 10. All right. So I got it in there. Obviously, it was against Matt team. Matt does got CMC back. He put him in there. Does look like Matt at least, try to put some good matchups in there. Just didn't come through. It looks like CMC was actually your best player. Coincidence, right? Of your team. Even with having Nico Collins in there, she still put up 177 points. That's crazy. Didn't even see that until now. But congrats. That puts Vonnie 8-2, taking over the number 1 spot, I think, with the highest scoring points. This also puts Matt still at last place, 1-9. But you got CMC back. Next matchup, Fonzo versus Ennis. Pretty decent matchup. I feel like Ennis is always I know your team is bad, but you still be in the mix. You don't get blown out sometimes. It's within 20, 30 range, which is not terrible, but obviously it looks like Stroud's not the only person that sucks ass. Big letdown. I think this dude was really active and didn't play. I think the same thing with Bourne here. So you had 2 players that was supposed to be active and didn't play. So I don't know. That sucks. But congrats, Fonzo. Another win there. 6-4. Big win. Staying strong inside the playoff matchup. Still 2-8 now. Well, still only 2 wins for Ennis. 2-8. Believe it or not, still in the mix. You never know. Could go on a run. We already know second half of the season after bye week and stuff, players just start balling out of nowhere. So, I mean, you got some right pieces. Just hopefully they can start putting it together and move forward. So, and then last matchup of the week here is London and Mark. London, I thought you was about to get the highest score point of the week, but then Ronnie came through. So, but still big, 168. You whoop Mark's ass. But he eats that anyway. Get it? Yeah, your boys came to play. I mean, pretty much a big part of it was your Bengals boys, Chase Brown and Chase. Like, them boys was chasing. Yeah, I'm just gonna stop right there. Don't worry about it. But no, congrats. Big win. Mark can't talk shit to you. I mean, he could because you're only 2-8. But you're still in the mix, like I told Ennis earlier. You guys are going to run. I mean, this is a good start right here, 168. You hoping your boys could still put up in that high caliber number as well. So, Mark, tough loss, 4-6. Couple of tough losses recently, Mark. I mean, I feel like you started off pretty hot and then back and forth. So, but I'm sure you bounce back. That's what you usually do. After a tough loss, you just somehow get right back in it. So, pretty sure you're still going to be in the mix. But 4-6 for Mark, 2-8 London. Congrats, London, to win. Almost highest score point of the week. But let's just quickly look at the standings before we look at the Week 11 matchups. Like I said, Bonnie just took over the number 1 spot with having the highest scoring point of the week and that win. For me suffering that loss, now I moved to number 2 seed. Ron, he creeped up to that number 3 seed. Jeremy staying strong in the middle there. Chris is also still in that mix, 6-4. Fonzo been staying strong as well in the playoff race, 6-4. And then right here, Lenis, I think, had the 7th spot last week. Now Richie has it. So that was a big win this week. Not only do you beat Lenis and take over that spot in the playoffs, and you even have the tiebreaker technically over him now. So that was a big, huge win. So, but as you can see, it's just so tight here that anything could change at every given week. So each week, you're going to see this changing. So, and like I say, even these 2-8 guys, you never know. You get some of these 5-5 start falling off, 6-4, and you creep in there, get 2 wins out of the next 3 weeks, you'll be in the mix. So just give it a shot, see what happens. But let's look ahead, see who we got. Week 11. We start off with myself. I'm pretty sure Ronnie got this one circled on the calendar. We've been talking about this matchup. Now, I know they got me projected like 20 points to lose. Honestly, I don't see it. I think I'm gonna bounce back. I know it's gonna be a tough matchup. As today, I'm doing this video. It's Thursday. The Eagles do play tonight, so now I gotta watch for 3 players of hers. Obviously, your Eagle boys. So I think as long as out of all 3 of them, if they can stay under like 100 points, I'm thinking I'm all right. If they score like over 100. I'm in danger. So we'll see how they play out. All 3 of them can go off, right? I'm going to come back to this and they can all go off, I feel like now. But I'm hoping her Eagle boys don't all go off. You know, I'll take one. I might just put a parlay of all 3 of them scoring just in case. But no, for real, I think it's going to be a close matchup. I think it's going to be closer than was projected. I honestly think I could come up with a win. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be very close, but I'm hoping to pull off the win because I don't want to hear her talk shit. So we'll see how that goes. And with this win, could get me back to number 1 spot. So big matchup there. Then we got Lenis and Ron. Another juicy matchup. Big matchup here for Lenis to get back in the playoffs race. Fortunately, it's against Ron team that's been hot lately. Like I said, I think he won 3 matchups in a week. He's been riding Lamar Jackson MVP wave all the way to the 3rd seed. And so, I mean, tough matchup against Steelers. So I'm pretty sure you're cheering for us, Lenis. But I can see this going Leonard's way too. I can see him cooling off Ron team, getting back into the playoff race. So another underdog that I think will win. So we'll see how that turns out. Then we have Richie and Chris. I mean, another big matchup there. Very close, as you can see the projection already. Possibly matchup of the week already. I I think it's going to be a close matchup. Just looking here. Hopefully, Chris Jets boys show up and could do something for you, because I'm sure I'd be happy for you, and not only in real life for your team, but in fantasy. But I think it might come down to the Sunday night matchup. Chris' team's going to have a pretty good, comfortable lead. But if he could have a good lead, it'll be Justin Herbert Sunday night left for Richie team versus his tight end Disley. So it might come down to those two matchups depending what the score are looking like. So like I said, I think Chris will have to have a pretty decent, comfortable lead, like at least like 12, 15, maybe even 20-point lead. If you have that, it might come down to that. It's going to be interesting for that Sunday night game. So we'll see how that goes. We got Matt and Jeremy. I would love to see an upset here. Don't think we're going to see it. Jeremy team they just be hot. They put up a lot of numbers, and Matt team struggled to even get 100 points. To be honest, I think Matt team might get 100 points. Honestly, I think they could get 100 points. I just don't think they're going to beat Jeremy team. So, but we'll see. Anything is possible. And then we have London and Alfonso. Two teams that just got some good wins last week. So another team is going to build up on that. I know a couple bye weeks that you guys might have some changes to do, it seems like. But it's going to be another close matchup. As you can see, the projections like right there. They got just Alfonso only like about a point or two favorite. And that's why I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be close. I think it's going to be a few points. It's going to come down to a few points, I think. So, and then the last matchup here is Ennis and Mark. Projections are very low. I'm not sure if you guys got to change anything or any buy, but the projections are pretty low. This could go either way, honestly. So this, much needed win for both teams. Whoever get this win could go on that run. Much needed win. Could go either way. I know they got Mark favored by almost 25 points there, but like I said, I think, Ennis, if he makes the right changes, could change that around as well. So we'll see how it goes. We already saw the standings there. Week 11's coming. We're live. And any questions, any concerns with your players, points-wise, trade deadline-wise, whatever is going on, you guys know to reach out to me. Good luck to everybody. Only a few weeks, and we have playoffs going. I'm excited for it. Can't wait to see how the final standings look like, and even excited to see who's going to win the losing bracket. Remember, the losing bracket is only the 8th seed through the 11th seed that battles to get half of their money back. So, reach out to me. See you guys next week for the Week 11 recap. Peace.